you?
Hello, JG. Great to
Look,
see
you
you.
you look so tan. You look so awesome. I know you've been, in the BVI, the British Virgin Islands. You've been sailing, and now you're in Hawaii. I mean, life's good as a real estate investor, it appears.
It is very good. Definitely financial freedom by design, and having the freedom to travel is amazing.
Yes, absolutely. That's so great. And by the way, thanks for doing this. I know you're in Hawaii right now, which is great. So
Yes.
thanks for doing this. It's super early. Well, it's not that early, but it's 4:19 for me. It's like 10:19 for you. So we're
That's
making this
right.
happen.
That's right. And I'm about to go out and look at some properties this afternoon. So
Yeah. Well, that's good. Actually, I just came from an investor meeting with one of our realtors here in town locally. We got some big stuff coming up. But anyways, we're not here to talk
all right.
about.
No, we're not about to talk about that. Okay.
So we are
Stay focused.
you and I are gonna stay focused. We're gonna see each other at Acre in Vancouver, which is super exciting. And we're coming off hot on the heels. And I know for you and I, Jennifer, it feels like forever ago that we were just in Edmonton, but it was only a few weeks ago if you think about it. And that event was so well received. And I got to say that Vancouver is going to be even a cut above, even a step better, because right now for me, I feel like it is confusing times. The average real estate investor doesn't know if they're coming, doesn't know if they're going, doesn't know if we're booming, doesn't know if we're in recovery. Don't the election, what the hell is going on with that? We got a new type of government. I mean, we have still the liberals, but now it's a minority liberal. What's going to change? So, Jennifer, tell me about Acre Vancouver and what you're bringing to the table because I'm super pumped about it.
Awesome. Well, I am bringing a lot to the table. There's a whole bunch of segments, but two that I'm going to talk about today that are really relevant to the cycle and to reducing that confusion in the real estate market, just like you were talking about, JG, particularly in British Columbia and particularly in Metro Vancouver. Are we at the end of the boom? Are we in a boom? Are we coming into slump? Are we out of slump? Because for those of you who have been following along, the city of Vancouver, our number 10 on REIN's top 10 towns list, has been in the slump. And it's been like, oh, is it out? Is it out? We don't know. We're going to be revealing that on Sunday at Acre, particularly how the market influencers, you mentioned politics, how all of the stress test and the various taxes. I mean, the list goes on in terms of the taxes, the foreign buyers, the vacancy, the school tax. I mean, you name it, it just got hit. And how has that affected the Metro Vancouver market and all of our top 10 towns? And I'm absolutely going to be going through and providing a huge update. I'm really excited because the data has spoken. And I get really excited about that data.
Well, it's like, for you, it's like the data speaks to you, Jennifer. It's like the data sings music to you. Some people hear music, you hear the data. You can hear it singing beautiful things. So I'm looking forward to hearing what it's telling you because you're kind of like my translator like that. And I think you're that for a lot of people around the country.
Yeah, it's awesome. And it's been super, thank you. And you're right, I don't hear lyrics and music very well, but definitely data speaks to me. And it's been really fun to go through it because there's so much hope in British Columbia in the market right now. Now, that said, another segment that I'll be doing on Friday night is a special edition of What's Behind the Curtain. And that is going to be talking about the federal election that just occurred on October 21st and the details of it. You mentioned a minority government. Well, there's so many ways that could play out, JG. We've got potential coalitions going this way. We've got potential coalitions going that way. And I'm really excited because we're going to be sharing with everybody for the first time ever a whole array of different options of what to expect and how that's going to potentially impact us as real estate investors. Of course, it's still too early, but we're going to map it out so that investors can be ahead of the game.
Well, and so that's interesting because all of these influencers, whether it's the elections, whether it's politics, whether it's coalitions, whether it's all of this stuff has what you love to call as reverberations. It is vibrating in the marketplace. Some people feel it's vibrating good. Some people feel it's vibrating bad. The question is what the hell is it actually doing? And what does it mean to you as a real estate investor? And we're going to be revealing all of that at Acre Vancouver. So that's exciting.
Ultimately, JG, you nailed it exactly. That's one of my favorite words right now. It's called hashtag reverb in the market. When you're looking at the market updates and the cycle updates, of course, we ground ourselves in the economic fundamentals, in Rain's property gold mine scorecard, in the GDP, in the population, and the jobs, and all of that. We really look at the details. But we look at over 70 factors. I counted them the other day. I thought it was, just a couple, but we actually are looking at even more factors and throwing in on top of that the market influencers and what's going on politically wise. We are seeing that the market feels like it's just going up and down, and is it doing this, and it's kind of doing a little move that way. And ultimately, you just need to take a calm breath, take a look at the data, come to Acre, check out where the cycle is for each of our Rain Top 10 in BC, so that we can understand what's truly going on. And it's a very, very beautiful thing.
Awesome.
I'm pretty excited.
By the way, Jennifer, I'm just looking at, I got to tell you that I've never showered with a parrot like you did here. I've never showered with a parrot.
I know. Adventures. I mean, really, you got to try and find an adventure every day and something to be grateful for, and new experiences and pushing yourself out of your comfort zone. And that was a new one for me too.
So I think we should settle on this, Jennifer, because right now, if I look at real estate investors, whether experienced or not invest, these are dangerous times for real estate investors. And a lot of people say they're confusing times. I say they're dangerous times because when people don't know what to do and they get scared and they start acting without looking at the data and knowing exactly where we stand, this is where mistakes are made. And
yes,
you could be literally just at the bottom of a beautiful climb, but you thought you were at the top, but you're at the bottom. Where the hell are we? These are the moments where investors make mistakes, and these are the costly mistakes. This is what Patrick and I are going to be hosting a segment at Acre called The Missing Millions, which is the millions of dollars that are missing out of your pocketbook because you made bad decisions. And
so JG, are you going to interview me? Because I got one. Before I knew about the cycle, I did exactly that. I chose the wrong time because I didn't know, and you don't know what you don't know. And there was some missing millions.
100%. So that's the thing. So if you don't want to miss millions, if you don't want that pain like Jennifer of missing millions of dollars, and if you want financial freedom by design, this is the place to be. Acre Vancouver. We're be giving you everything step by step of what to do in the marketplace right now in BC, top 10 towns, exactly where they stand, and what to do about these dangerous and confusing times. That's the new hashtag, Jennifer. Dangerous and confusing times. Don't miss the millions. Come to Acre Vancouver. Jennifer, I look forward to seeing you there. It's going to be a blast.
You bet. 1 week from today. Let's go time.
All right. We'll see you then.
Take care.
Bye-bye.